Do you think Brad Pitt and Damson Idris are doing their own driving stunts in the movie? I'm doing my driving stunts. Brad isn't. He was chilling, having a caramel latte on I'm lying. Hey, what's up, GQ? It's Damson Idris. I'm here going undercover on the internet, and guess what? It's actually me. Wikipedia. He played football and dreamed of being the next Cristiano Ronaldo. That's very true. I support Manchester United because I grew up in Peckham and I'm a glory hunter. And Cristiano Ronaldo was the greatest player that we ever signed. And I think it's amazing that he's still playing today. He played rugby, and in 2002, he shook the hand of the Queen Elizabeth II when his team took part in her Golden Jubilee. That's very true. I was a baby. I was in a line and I walked up to the Queen and I was like, "Oh, you're on our money." It was kind of embarrassing. Instagram. Do you think he's a UK food or a US food guy? Man, the UK is gonna hate me. I'm a US food guy. I love soul food, man. Like southern food, like that's the way to my heart, like really. What's your dream role? My dream role is always the one I'm doing. I really do live in a manifesting state. I said I wanted to work with my friends. I said I wanted to work in Africa, and that's what I'm doing now. I said I wanted to play an athlete, and along came F1. I said I wanted to work in the States, and along came Snowfall. Next, we'll see. I think music, though. Music is something that I'm constantly thinking about. TikTok. Do you think Damson is aware of all of the Snowfall edits that exist of him? I've definitely seen loads of them. I can't tell you what my favorite one is. There was one I watched where it was like a mashup of me winning Best Actor at the NAACP. Right when I say with my mom, "When you come to Los Angeles, you better win." Boom, it goes into the edit. Whoever made that might have a job for you in the future. Keep going. On to Quora, which I don't know what it is. Did I pronounce it right? Quora. Who are Damson Idris's acting inspirations? 4 people. Marlon Brando, Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, Daniel Day-Lewis.
What were your favorite films growing up?
When I was younger, my favorite film was Bad Boys. What type of research did Damson Idris do to prep for F1 the movie? So what did I do? I binge watched Drive to Survive. I downloaded the F1 game, created a fake character and won the championship. And yeah, I trained behind the Formula 1 cars for about 7 months. Before I even had the part, I jumped in one of the simulators so that when I'd audition in London, I'd know what I was doing. Still didn't know what I was doing. Do you think Brad Pitt and Damson Idris are doing their own driving stunts in the movie F1? I'm doing my driving stunts. Brad isn't. He was chilling, having a caramel latte on I'm lying. We both drove the cars. We had stunt guys too, in Luciano Bacchetta and Craig Dolby. But yeah, that's really us, man. That's really me sweating and crying inside. How did Damson Idris and Brad Pitt feel filming at the British Grand Prix? I don't know how Brad felt, but for me, it was an amazing experience because I'm born and raised in London. Hamilton won that day, which was extra special. And it didn't rain, so we got the best shot in the sun. All right, let's see some YouTube comments. Growing up in East LA, I can wholeheartedly say that this dude absolutely murdered his LA accent in Snowfall. How did he perfect that though? I'm dying to know. Firstly, I watched a bunch of movies that were set in that area, Boys in the Hood, Baby Boy, most of John Singleton's movies. I hung out with John Singleton like every day, rest in peace. But I would call up Snoop Dogg on FaceTime and I'd hang out with Dub C and go see him perform with Ice Cube. Just anyone from LA. Became a Lakers fan, a Rams fan. And yeah, I think Kendrick Lamar is a fantastic rapper too, so I listened to a lot of his music and of course Pac. And before you knew it, I was able to, walk the walk and be Franklin Saint. What's next for him? I feel like this guy could do anything. So right now, I'm in South Africa, Cape Town, doing a movie called Children of Blood and Bone. It's a mythological story based in Africa. I started a beautiful fine jewelry brand called Idris. The reason I got into it was because of my mum. I wanted to pay homage to her. She used to buy gold in Nigeria and come to London and sell it, go back to Nigeria with the profit, elevate my family, and I wanted to pay respects to her journey. Let's check Twitter. X. Does he have a deal with Prada or Tommy Hilfiger? I feel like I've been seeing him in so many campaigns. Super cool, double eyes, 3 times. Those are 2 brands that I love. On my first paycheck, I bought some Prada shoes. And Tommy Hilfiger is such a cool heritage brand, but it's also innovative. Them being in partnership with F1, it was a no-brainer for me to link up with them. Just finished the final episode of Snowfall, and man, what the hell was that ending? Why did they do Franklin like that? With Franklin, I wanted him to actually... But we all decided, what is a fate worse than death? We always knew that the wage of sin is death. But who knows, man? Who knows what will be in the future for Franklin? Ooh. Reddit. If The Wire was rebooted, could Damson Idris play a younger Stringer Bell? Shout out to Idris Elba. No, because Idris Elba is an absolute G, and the only person that could play him is him. What are Franklin Saint's GOAT moments? Franklin Saint GOAT moments. There's so many, because I was a G on that show. I'm gonna give you 4. Number 1's gotta be the brick by brick scene, because I see so many kids doing it online and it always makes me laugh. I love the bodies scene where I was 2 Franklins, because I was only able to do it in 1 take, but I think what we created was great. I love the scene at the end when Franklin says to Leon, "You're my best friend." That was a special moment because it was improvised, and I really was talking to my guy Isaiah. I wasn't going to see him again, and I wasn't going to get to work with him on the show again. And the 4th one, when he was talking to Jerome and Louis and Leon with the cane, and he was like I got us out of every other thing else. That was a GOAT moment. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you for all your questions, everyone. Hopefully you learned some new things about me. Damson Idris, signing off the internet.